Hi everyone, and welcome to this pick a card reading. This is your 5D love. This is a soulmate that you're connecting with. So for those of you who are not with your soulmate, we're always with our soulmate. Even if it's not in the physical, it's in the spiritual realm. So for those of you who wants to know more about your 5D soulmate love, this video is for you. So pick 1, 2 or 3. I'm going to get started with group 1. Okay. Alright, the underlying energy is Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands can mean that you have dealt with some pretty heavy energies, and maybe you also have connected with people in relationships that have been difficult to deal with. They could have had anger issues, they could have had temper tantrums, they could have been bullies, they could have been not what you see is not what you get. That can be what you dealt with in the past, and that can of course leave you wondering, where is love? What has love got to offer me when I'm only meeting these types of people? So for those of you who want to know about your 5D love, and this is what you've been dealing with, you could even be feeling that you're blaming yourself, like thinking that it's your fault. So do some cord cutting. So 6 of Pentacles with 4 of Cups with Page of Swords. So you're a bit quirky, and you are also incredibly intuitive. And with Page of Swords, sometimes Page of Swords can become complete awareness. And you can see it in this card. It's like hyper aware. And it's very easy for you, but if you want to develop psychically, you'll do it very fast and very quickly, and it will take care of this 4 of Cup energy here, where see this lady's feeling kind of bored and not loving it, not loving life. Well, work on your psychic abilities, because that will make your life exciting. Ace of Cups. Once you shift your energy to a spiritual energy, you will get rid of this kind of feeling a bit disillusioned here. But that could come from the players, okay? But clear that energy and go into this energy where you are actively asking for what you want in love. See here, 2 of Cups. So you are connecting with a soulmate in the 5D. And the players here, although 6 of Pentacles is not a player, but it's the energy you most likely entered into. Generous, kind. Also, you have big personality yourself. You probably incorporate a lot of Knight of Wands energy in your personalities. You have a lot to give. You want to blossom in a relationship. And with 2 of Cups, we're going to see more about who is your soulmate. But 2 of Cups is your confirmation that you are connecting with a soulmate in the astral. And the underlying energy here is attic, so it could be someone who escapes a lot in his head as well. So if you feel like you really strongly are drawn to kind of disconnecting a little bit on this plane, like you're a bit over it, wanting to just not really care so much about everything, like a bit disconnected basically. Your soulmate actually mirrors a lot of this as well, because there is escapism here in the soulmate in the 5D. So you could feel that you could feel like you completely want to detach now from the physical and only be in the 5D, because that's where you also connect with your soulmate. So your soulmate also get weapons here. So it could be that where your soulmate is currently is a little bit also in a harsh environment as well. So it could be conflict around your soulmate. It could be army, military. You can also just be living in an environment where you always have to be guarded, always have to watch your back, and a very competitive energy as well. Children, that can mean that you know who your soulmate is and that you knew each other when you were very young. It can also mean that you connect with each other through your inner child as well. And that brings a much calmer energy into your life and away with all this kind of harsher energy. And when you're connecting, you're in this inner child, very playful, very relaxed energy train. So this union is going to be a very close union, because train is a symbol of, you see this couple here about to enter the train. It's like you're going to live your life together. You're going to have this life together, the two of you. And the escapism that's happening right now is so that you can be together in the 5D. So you want this union, your soulmate wants this union as well. Okay, so I get Hella, and Hella speaks of when someone is a bit unwell as well. So you could have picked up that your soulmate could be unwell. Your soulmate could be struggling with, overweight, with burden, emotional pain. It could be burnouts. It could be health issues here seen in your soulmate. And what will pull your soulmate out of that is Yggdrasil. And Yggdrasil speaks of when you have an aha moment, an enlightenment of what your life is meant to be about. So basically your soulmate needs to know that he or she has a future. Okay? And it's almost like they're giving up, thinking there is no future for me. And I've lived my life, it's over. And they're kind of giving up. And you psychically have picked up on this, and that's why you are connecting now with your soulmate. And it's almost like an urgent thing as well, like you have a future and you want to wake up your soulmate, and you're doing this psychically. You do have a future, because as soon as your soulmate knows that he has a future, the health will improve. Okay, so it's like health has derailed a little bit because your soulmate didn't think that there was a future there. Now let's get a message from Pure Love Oracle deck. And it's a message from your soulmate in the 5D to you. Okay, the bottom is sexual chemistry. Stop controlling. So it could be that you want to control how and when and all of that, how you're going to meet. But it most likely is a predestined meeting. So there's nothing you can really change about this. This has already been decided. And here we get another one. This separation is in divine protection. So that means that whatever you're learning now separate is very vital for your union. So this is divine timing. So there's nothing you can do really to bring this about. It has its meeting point in destiny. And love is in the air. So you are connecting in the 5D. It's not in your imagination. And when you are meant to meet, you will meet. So this is not something you can control. I've been a fool. So this is again someone you could have known when you were younger, for some of you. And maybe this person was a bit childish then. Or when you knew this person was childish. I don't want to lose you. So for some of you, you could know who your soulmate is, or your soulmate is afraid that you're going to disconnect through the mental connection in the 5D. and they don't want that. They don't want you to question it. They want you to go with the flow, because when you're in the flow and you're not questioning, that's when you're connecting the strongest. I should have fought for you. And everything is falling apart. So for some of you who do know who your soulmate is, it could have been that you met when you were too young or not ready, like not realizing, being foolish. Give me a second chance. There's a strong chance that you already know this person. We belong together. I can't stop thinking about you. You and I are forever, see, so that you are together in the astral. You are together in the spiritual realm. And the reason you are not together right now is to have a realization. Is to have realization that about your worth, about what you deserve, and not taking you for granted, and not taking each other for granted. And also you are meant to develop psychically as well through this connection. That's part of it as well. You're meant to have this psychic connection, so that you open up and that you know that this is actually real, this is happening, this is not imagination. Neither ones could have been how you knew this person in the past. It could have been someone who were quarrelsome, who maybe who argued with you, who never saw your point of view, and that could be why you're not together right now. So it's up to you if you want this connection to be a real connection in the 3D, or if you want to keep it in the 5D. But I feel like there is a destiny here in coming together again. And for those of you who haven't met your soulmate yet, and you don't know who this is, it could be that this is someone from a past life. Okay, so you're dealing with karma also from a past life. So this here, I've been a fool, I don't want to lose you, I should have fought for you, everything is falling apart, could then be from the past life. And this is coming together again in this lifetime, and appreciating each other. Because here, if this is past life, I've been a fool, I don't want to lose you, I should have fought for you, everything is falling apart. And then this life, a second chance, we belong together. I can't stop thinking of you, you and I are forever. So it's been a lesson learned in appreciating the other person. Okay guys, I hope this resonated. If not, please feel free to check the other piles. Bye! Okay, pile 2, let's see your soulmate in the 5D. Okay. 5 of Swords is underlying. So there could have been a lot of abuse in this pile. It could be having had a very bad childhood. It could have suffered a lot of abuse and neglect and trauma. So it could be that both you and your soulmate are mirroring this energy of, and it's not, it's like you have the same experiences. It's like you can relate because you know what it was like to go through this. And I feel like it was childhood trauma. Let's see the other cards. 7 of Cups. Your soulmate could be very interested in the arts. And strength. See here, the strength card is like a portal. And it's a portal of basically everything that doesn't kill you make you stronger. And in this pile, you've had to release so much. You have to release a lot of emotional baggage. And this, I feel like this is for both you and your soulmate, but you have this ability to see things in a deeper and more nuanced way. And coming through kind of the dark night of the soul, as you see here in Five of Swords, coming through this portal you see in Strength, you were protected here spiritually the whole way. And your spiritual team have managed to guide you through this, so now you are this lioness. And Ten of Pentacles here, it is what you're building for yourself in your life, something sustainable, something that is it's safe, it's secure, it's for your future. So I don't feel like you hold any grudges or any resentment. I feel like you healed, you have released, you have let go. Because Ten of Pentacles also speak of the family that you grew up with as well. And then you're creating your own family now. And it's like you have a lot of memories. And you've chosen to focus on the positives. And that's why you're victorious. This is Six of Wands. And you're victorious and popular and balanced. So you manage somehow to heal through the trauma. And I feel like your soulmate, it's very mirrored here, because your soulmate, I feel, has done the same thing. Let's have a look here. Riding, see? That's the underlying. So you could be very connected to animals. You could have the ability to live in the moment and enjoy the moment. Get insects. You simplified your life because you didn't want your past to define who you are now. So you managed to completely simplify and also purify your life. And then we get Doctors. And Doctors can mean that you've had health scares in the past. Some of you, if you could be going through it at the moment. And maybe having the health scares have given you perspective. It's what has given you perspective. Or it means that you knew that you needed help and you seeked out the help you needed. And therefore gained the perspective that you needed to live a good life, because you come out of it, this woman here, nourishing, and she's very much like Queen of Pentacles. She's like the Empress, loving animals, loving people, and caring about those around you. And here we get Soul, so it's victory in your life. And also, many of you have become healers. You managed to heal your life, you're helping others heal. And Valkyries, this is your team that are in your life now. And the team that's in your life now, the people that are in your life now are handpicked, I feel, by your spiritual team to watch over you and to have your back. So your soulmate in the 5D will be part of this group, I feel. Because this ability you have to heal has also healed your soulmate, who has gone through very similar experiences to you. And so the more you have worked on yourself, it's helped your soulmate as well. And I feel like your soulmate is very much in the it's very sensitive, is into art, especially it gets a lot out of viewing art, looking at art, and is an observer of life, I feel. Let's get a message from your soulmate from the Pure Love Oracle deck. And your soulmate also could be musical, could have musical gifts. Your soulmate could work in an industry where it could be an industry of art actually as well, or it could be just interest. But I feel like many has also healed themselves through art. And for some of you, your soulmate is a doctor. And you could meet through, for those of you who work in the health field, that's how you could meet. But for others, this is your journey. And your journey your healing yourself has healed your soulmate as well in the 5D. So you're connecting on a mental plane. So everything you work on yourself is benefiting and helping your soulmate as well. So let's find out more. Stop controlling. This I got also this one in the first part, and the reason is the more you try and control the connection, the less it will flow, and the more you're relaxed about it, the more it will be able to connect. So it's like the more you're just accepting it, the more it can happen, the more it will happen. And all you have to do is to set your pure intentions. You don't have to do anything else. Once you put it out there, it will manifest. The only thing that can stop it is when you let your fear, doubts and disbeliefs get in the way. Stop dating assholes. So this is a message from your soulmate, and that's stop dating assholes. You're better than that. You deserve so much better than that. And no. So maybe you've been asking about someone, or maybe there's someone you're thinking, you know, should I do this? Should I go on a date with this person? And should I have a dating app on this thing? And basically your soulmate in the 5D is saying no, don't do it. And also at the bottom here, it's more than meets the eye. So it could be that your soulmate is someone, when you meet your soulmate, you don't realize straight away who this is, basically. Maybe you're dating other people. Maybe you're chasing a certain type, you know. And your soulmate is not going to be that type that you're chasing now. It's going to be someone completely different. This is someone sensitive, someone gentle, someone kind, someone who relates to you, and someone you don't have to pretend with this person, okay? This person is completely different from all the other guys you met before. And if you're a guy asking about a girl, this girl is different from the girls you dated. Okay, this girl is sweet, sensitive and kind and gentle. And for the girls, it's like the 7 of Cups guy here is looking at the art. And it's really like thinking about things, going deeper, and he's a dreamer as well. Okay, I'm so in love with you. So even if you haven't met, and this person is in love with you because you're connecting in the 5D, and it's love there already. If you do know who this person is, this person already is in love with you. I can't stop fantasizing about you, and I hope I'm not too late. And that has to do with not dating assholes. This is a soulmate who's afraid you're going to date someone who's not right for you, and he doesn't want anyone else to have you. I'm wearing a mask, remember? More than meets the eyes. I'm wearing a mask. So this could be someone in your life that you have overlooked, okay? I watch you from afar. So if you have social media, if you have profile, then this person knows about you and is already connecting with you and already has found you, basically. I visit you in dream time. So you will have dreams of this person. Start a dream journal and ask the creator world to let you remember your dreams that you have with your soulmate. I am waiting for you. And you are so beautiful. So you caught this person's eye. This person thinks you are the most beautiful person on the planet. And it's waiting for you. Okay, so you are soulmates. But if you haven't met yet, this person is waiting for you. And so if you have had a problems dating, and you're dating kind of the wrong guys, then it's a good idea to, this bottom card here, divine timing, to maybe write a list of what you truly want, and also ask the creator to bring you your highest and best, most compatible divine primary soulmate into your life, and see how your life shifts and unfolds then, until this energy, this union comes together. Because your soulmate is ready to be with you now. Okay guys, I hope that resonated. If not, please feel free to check out the other piles. Okay guys, bye bye. Okay guys, pile 3. Underlying energy of pile 3 is 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is someone who's an extremely hard worker. Okay, so this is actually taken from the Briggers. It's a bridge in Edinburgh made by Briggers, and they had amazing architects working on this bridge, but loads and loads of people, Briggers, were working on it. A lot of people died making this bridge, and it was like it's one of the best architectural structures ever made. But the minds that came together to create this bridge was amazing, and there's a lot of history. I think it's called the 4th bridge in Edinburgh, so look it up. There's a lot of history around this bridge. It took a lot to make. It wasn't an easy project. So it basically symbolizes, when you get this card, that whatever is being worked on right now is not easy. So if this is your soulmate, it means that your soulmate is working on something that's difficult, and it's not working on easy projects. So this is someone who could be an engineer, it could be someone who is manager and is undertaking massive projects, okay? And you could as well, because sometimes these things are mirroring, okay? Okay, so get the World, and the World is similar to 10 of Wands in the sense that it's someone who has a lot of responsibility. They can't carrying the world on their shoulder. They have a lot of responsibilities. They have a lot that is depending on their success. So they most likely have a lot of people depending on them as well. And then we get the Devil card, which is when it is a lot of pressure. So there's a lot of pressure here. And it could also be that whoever is your seeker's boss, for example, could be like a very controlling negative energy that puts a lot of pressure on your soulmate, okay? And then we get 8 of Wands. So I feel like this is kind of your soulmate wanting to get away from a lot of this energy. So this is a lot of work and this is play. The Empress. So I feel like your soulmate could have already discovered you or seen you or met you, or I feel like there could be already a union here. Maybe you already know each other in this pile here. So it's 5D, but maybe you also know this person. Then I get Judgment, and Judgment often shows up when someone is being saved in the last minute. And when it speaks of relationship, it's a relationship that's saved in the last minute. So it's like a union that maybe you were focusing away from this union, and now it's being shifted back together again. That can very well be, because look at this energy here with these 3 cards, very heavy energy. The World is joyful, yes, because there is so much joy in having all these achievements, but it's performance punishment seen in both the Devil and 10 of Wands. It's like you're being preyed on for doing well, and now there's more expectations always being added on. So this could also be you, but it can also be that this is what your soulmate is going through. If this is you, then there's mirroring energy with your soulmate. Now if you're a man asking about a female soulmate, and I feel like she's very well represented here in the Empress. So she could have a lot of responsibilities. This is beauty and brain. A lot of expectations put on her to always deliver and always make other people feel a certain way. So there's a lot of pressure here put on the divine soulmate. So let's have a look in the Dream Oracle card. So here we see here clouds. So there's a lot of pressure here, a lot of worrying, and relationship could take a huge toll while in this energy, okay? And here we get the second bridge. So the bridge is a symbol for this relationship. So there could be that you need to build a bridge between you. And maybe you're so busy in your lives that the mental connection hasn't fully formed yet in the 5D, because you actually meant to build this bridge between you. And the only way you can do that is to go higher. So you need to go higher in your life. So basically you need to have a little bit of a focus away from all the things that are happening in your life when it comes to just the stress of it all. And you can do that through meditation, because if you go higher, you will feel this connection. Okay, you will feel this connection in the 5D. But this is, in this pile here, we have all the success seekers, you know, and thrill seekers, because this is a very ambitious pile. Skadi is, I always get Skadi when someone is doing very well in business and in their career. And the North Star is when someone is reaching really high for the stars because they want to achieve a lot of success in their life. So this is like a power couple, okay? So if you're not together and you're not feeling you're connecting in the 5D, go higher, go to the creator wall, meditate, and ask to have this union in the 5D, so you can start sensing and feeling your soulmate. And I think you'll find that there's a lot of mirroring energies happening here between you two, because you two are the workers. These are the people that work hard non-stop. Let's get a message from your person from the Pure Love Oracle deck. Okay, what I'm getting while I'm shuffling is that your person is very practical, and he or she might not believe in this kind of thing, or not maybe believe in it on some level, but don't think it's real for them. So when you do your meditation, send them a message to wake up, okay? This is a very practical person. Projecting fears, see? There's a lot of fears here, and that come with the Devil card there, and that's like, it's a fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of not managing everything, fear of not staying on top of everything. You've already met the one. So this can be a soulmate that's not ready to make a connection with you in this 3D. And if you're already with somebody, they're saying you're already with the one. And to trust in the connection that you already have in your life. But then I'm getting reach out. And reach out can mean that reach out to the person that you're with. And if you feel like you're not with the right person, this person that you're asking about, or this person that you're connecting with or seeking, the soulmate, is actually does not want to ruin the relationship that you already have. Okay, that's for some of you. And for some of you, you could already be with your soulmate, but you're so busy working that you feel like you don't actually have time together. So the person you're connecting with in the 5D is actually the person you're with in the 3D. But because of all the career stuff and the work stuff, then it's almost like you feel like you have to connect in the 5D to have a relationship, that the person is not fully available. And then the person is actually saying to you, we are actually the right ones for each other. We just need to trust more, stop projecting our fears, and reach out to each other. So there's more than one group in this pile. So you feel what resonates to you. And for those of you who are single, and you are trying to make this connection, projecting fears, you already met the one, trust in this connection, reach out. It can mean that you have made a connection and that your soulmate wants you to connect stronger and to keep reaching out. Okay, so there is more than one scenario in this pile. Okay, let's get a message from this person. You're the only one for me. I miss you so much. So this could be someone that you're no longer in union with. It could be a past life connection, but it can also be someone that you used to know. true love never dies. So if there's someone you've been with and you're no longer together, then this person is just telling you, our love will never die even if we're not together. And let me explain why. So that can be that there's been misunderstandings, and maybe also want to explain why this person is saying that you already met the one. So there's a reason for it. We're together in the astral realm, so that can mean that's also what we're asking about as well. So that's a confirmation that this is, you are making a connection, and the more you are meditating on it, going higher, the more you'll be aware of this connection. But it could be that what your person want to explain is that your person could live a life so stressful at the moment that they rather have this astral connection than a real 3D connection, because it's easier. You're always on your person's mind. It's easier that way because this person could have such a complicated life right now. Okay. I have regrets. You open my eyes. So this person most likely wasn't spiritual, and you open this person's eyes to spirituality and to love as well. And it could be that this person have a lot of regrets, but feels also overwhelmed with relationships. Okay, so this person could have lots and lots of fears and issues in regards to relationship, and finds it much easier to just escape in work, responsibility, and all the 3D stuff. Okay, but this bridge, we got bridge twice, so bridge is a symbol of your relationship. So I feel like you both have to come halfway on the bridge. Okay, you both have to work on this connection, but it's safer for so many people. It's so much safer not to. Okay, it's so much safer to just have a superficial, or work on things that can't work your heart. Love what can't break your heart. That's what I feel like your soulmate is doing. Your soulmate loves to build things, and the things that your soulmate is building can't break his or her heart, because it's not a person. So when they love a person, when you're in their life, they feel vulnerable in a way that they just don't know how to handle it. It's overwhelming to your person, and therefore they prefer for now to have this 5D connection, but that won't be forever. At some point the 5D connection will want to be grounded, and that's also from your person's point of view. It's just right now it is very difficult with everything going on. This is a very career-oriented and very maybe a little bit materialistic person. And this is someone who's a bit obsessed, I think, with success, with achieving, and is really in that that thinking relationship will just kind of get in the way of all of that. And I could have walked away from you if you were in a relationship in the past, or maybe you're in a relationship and it is like I said, you feel like you have to have a 5D connection because this person is just not available. But this person likes to be in control in his or her life. But when you get the devil card, then this person feel like their life is out of control. And they're trying to just live, they work hard, play hard, but they need to learn how to also settle down a little bit and experience the connection in their life without pushing it to the point where you need the judgment card to come and save it in the last minute, which is where I feel like this person is heading in his or her life. Okay, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If not, feel free to check out the other piles. Okay guys, bye.